Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive. Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wake. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Here comes a handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Split backfield here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. It's a shotgun run call. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wide out. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Demon Deacons will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Stopped short the marker after just a short game. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but there is a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Big Four sends the offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And the Demon Deacons looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
This one will be fair caught. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fights through a tackle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The Demon Deacons will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. The Rebels are on the move here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running back with the football. Powerful running here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds his target. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB, Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the completion made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Handoff in a single back formation. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Now it's second down here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job with dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The completion sets up a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Here's the point after attempt.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Force offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. And the Demon Deacons come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Miranda. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll try the right here. Finds room at the 30. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The team is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. And you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Miranda. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. QB decides to keep it here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal.
Get set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Demon Deacons looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, a clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.